What a matchup we have next for you right here live from the Mandalay Bay Event Center as Max Holloway officially becomes the youngest active fighter in the UFC as he faces off with rapidly rising star Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Considering that he's been training in MMA since he was a sophomore in high school, it's really no surprise that Hawaiian newcomer Max Holloway has made it to the UFC, where at just 20 years old, he is the youngest fighter currently on the roster.
Wow, is he excited? Then again, I was really energetic and happy when I was 20 years old as well.
Yeah, he was just born yesterday. He's got a lot of energy.
Steve Mazzagatti, our referee, the beautiful Ariani. Shondella Brittany, great to be with you. UFC prelims on FX. Dustin the Diamond Poirier against 20-year-old Max Holloway. Holloway in the black trunks, blue trunks for Poirier, the southpaw. Poirier with a leg kick early. 4-0 as a professional is Max Holloway, a very scrappy Hawaiian who replaced Ricardo Lamas on 4 weeks' notice. Dustin Poirier was originally scheduled to fight Eric Koch, then Lamas, and now he gets Holloway, and he's off to a good start against the Hawaiian.
I'll tell you what, the first views that we're getting here of Max Holloway, I like his technique. I like the way he holds his hands. His movement is excellent. Looks like a very seasoned striker.
Well, some have said he resembles Anthony Pettis, who was a teammate of Eric Koch's. In fact, Jeremy Stevens brought Max Holloway to San Diego from Hawaii to help him prepare for his fight against Anthony Showtime Pettis. He's been in there with guys with a ton of experience, maybe not with a man as talented as Dustin Poirier, though. Flying knee.
Wild, though, man.
Yeah,
He's really taking it to Poirier. Look at this, Poirier looking for a takedown.
Well, and this is what happened when Jason Young started to have some success on the feet against Poirier. Poirier took him down, used his wrestling, and got the decision.
But great takedown defense here by Holloway. I really like how he stuffed that first attempt by Poirier. Using very good use of, oh, Poirier got him there. Nicely done by Poirier into half guard, into full mount here. And what Holloway wants to do is, when he can, while defending, he wants to get a hand on the hips. Now he's going to use the cage and push, try to scoot out the back door.
Almost did.
But he's going to give up that arm. That arm that I was talking about earlier. Yep, he's got it. That's it.
This is trouble. Trying to finish this fight right here is Poirier.
He needs to get that right leg across the face. Turns it into a triangle. He had the issue there, Mike, was his right leg was across the back of the head instead of the front. Now he's got it. Mounted, triangle, arm bar at the same time. He's going to break his arm.
It is all over.
That's brilliant.
Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Brilliant job by Poirier.
Goes to 4-0 inside the octagon.
We begin in the featherweight division. They are two of the youngest guns in the UFC today, and Max Holloway and Justin Lawrence are locked, loaded, and ready to go to battle. The youngest active fighter in the UFC today, 20-year-old Max Holloway, followed by Michael McDonald, John Lineker, and tonight's opponent, Justin Lawrence. Max Holloway, 5 wins in his MMA career. Born and raised in Hawaii, he is just a tough, scrappy Hawaiian who gets better every day. Good stand-up battle in round 1. Round 2, blue trunks for Max Holloway, red trunks for Justin Lawrence.
He tagged him with a nice, clean left hand there. Holloway having a very good round.
To the body.
Oh, he hurt him with that body shot.
Rocked him with the body shots. Looking to finish it late here.
That's
and
it.
It's all over. Max Holloway finishes Justin Lawrence.
That is a huge feather in this young man's cap.
Huge body shots thrown by Holloway.
And I thought he had hurt him to the body earlier with a knee.
I love you. The breakout star of 2013 thus far, Dublin, Ireland's Conor McGregor exploded on the UFC scene in April with his 67-second starching of Marcus Brimage. a victory that earned him a knockout of the night bonus and international acclaim. Tonight, he makes his United States debut in Boston, and he's confident that he will deliver another crowd-pleasing performance. Looking to prevent that from happening is Hawaii's Max Holloway, a 21-year-old phenom who has already notched 3 UFC wins since joining the promotion in 2012. Holloway is eager to test himself against the notorious one here tonight. Coming up next, it is a good one at 145 pounds as Max Blessed Holloway battles notorious Conor McGregor. So just 21 years old, Max Holloway already making his 6th walk to the UFC's octagon, and some suggest a little bit raw. Still has more polish than a lot of 21-year-olds here, and certainly he's chalking up the experience here.
He's very technical for a young fighter at 21 years of age. He has great footwork, his strikes come with no wind-up. This is a very unique challenge for Conor McGregor, and a very unique challenge for Max Holloway. He knows that all the hype is on Conor McGregor coming into this fight, and there's been a lot of hype on Max in the past as well.
Absolutely.
Max has had some great victories inside the octagon. He's also had some losses, but at 21 years of age, I believe that the losses are what you really learn from. This kid is still learning and growing, and he's got a huge future ahead of him.
So Herb Dean's got the best seat in the house for this one. Our third man in the octagon, Conor McGregor.
Behind the black. Ready.
Taking on that man, 21-year-old Max Holloway, and it'll be interesting to see how Holloway responds to the pressure fighter, and it's McGregor landing early.
Who's a brilliant Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, but started off as a karate stylist. Oh, look at that front leg hook kick. Where do you see that? This karate-style stance. That's very unpredictable, along with a background in amateur boxing. He's a national amateur boxing champion. Because it's one of the things that Conor likes to do, like that jumping switch. So few guys do that. Wheel kick to the legs, Andy Hook style.
And you see the kicks and knees landed, starting to pile up for the Irishman, Conor McGregor, and uses that lead hand, too, to sort of paw and control his opponent.
He's telling him to hit him. Go ahead, hit me. Oh, high kick. Beautiful uppercut. Good right hand over the top by Max. Max needs to get Conor's respect. And right now, he's just a little confused by all the offense that Conor's throwing his way. He's trying to wheel kick himself, but Conor saw it coming and stepped with it.
So Conor McGregor doing what he does through 5 minutes here against Max Holloway. So just the way Conor McGregor drew it up through 5 minutes here, and as he said to John Kavanagh in between rounds, not fatigued whatsoever. These are 2 conditioned featherweights here on display tonight.
He consistently does that jumping switch technique where he lifts up his right leg and then kicks with the left. Oh, good straight left by Conor. And Max Holloway's corner imploring him to attack that leg and to follow it up with a straight right. So although Max has landed a few shots here and there, they've been glancing blows. And there, you see that straight left by Conor. I mean, I don't know how many of these Max can continue to take. You're seeing a lot of swelling in his face, and Conor is just getting loose. There was a good right hand there by Max, but he did it as he was moving. He didn't plant his feet, and there he did. But he got countered.
Nice left hand there. The crowd responds after that Holloway land.
Yeah, he's getting used to doing that same technique over again, that hop up with the right leg and throw the left kick, and that time Max saw it coming. There's that good straight left again. And good footwork as well, sliding to the side after that. There, he caught that kick. Took him down. Let's see his ground game now.
Towards the end of round 2, all Conor McGregor to this point of the fight. Back to live action now. Max Holloway is wearing it as we get ready for our third and final round. We're seeing a lot more of Conor McGregor, obviously, after just a 67-second win in his UFC debut.
And they're switching it up with front leg side kicks. Max trying to counter with his kick. Good right hand by Max.
And if you're Max Holloway, Joe, I mean, what is the strategy in trying to sort of stem the tide here and mute this offense of Conor McGregor?
Well, I mean, I think that what he's got to do is somehow or another get Conor's respect. He's got to land something, or he's got to attempt a submission, hook it, and go. He doesn't want to, though. He wants to hold the position and keep ground and pounding him, and he shifts back to mount. Big shots by McGregor. Max wraps his arms around him, try to keep Conor from posturing up. Now here's he's shifting, he's out. Nicely done by Max Holloway.
And as he gets up, he's greeted by a knee from Conor McGregor. So we are upright again.
Head kick, look at this. Max is going for it. McGregor turns the corner, takes him down again, very nice. Still dominant.
Right down. Let's finish this corner, 10 seconds.
So the crowd responding here down the stretch. Conor McGregor with a dominant performance here tonight in Boston against Max Holloway. Will Chope brings some legitimate experience to the big show, but he is the clear underdog tonight against the UFC-tested Max Holloway. Leon Roberts, our referee. Jessica, to get us going in round one. The fighters touch him up and we are underway. The fight clock is brought to you by OSIM, Asia's #1 brand in healthy lifestyle products. And now Holloway getting those hands going. He was patient early and now starting to pour it on.
Beautiful right hand again. Excellent adjustments made by Max Holloway in the middle of this round.
And down goes Chope. Saved by the bell is Will Chope.
Chope is still hurt. I think that last knee to the body hurt him, and Holloway walks to his corner very confident.
Welcome to the UFC, young man.
Okay, second round. You ready to fight? Ready now, come on.
So Will Chope started round one strong, a little wide-eyed on the stool in between rounds 1 and 2.
He did not look confident, even though he may have won the majority of the round. Not sure he got the nod on the scorecards with the heavy blows landed in the last 2 minutes by Max Holloway. Holloway again landed one of those front sides like a side kick. And a beautiful barrage of punches followed by a knee.
Nice job following up that combination with that power knee to the body. And Chope in trouble once again.
Nice wizard and takedown defense by Max Holloway, and he is pouring it on the youngster now. He smells blood. Beautiful spinning back kick to the body. How is Chope still standing?
So Max Holloway throwing it all at Will Chope now, who's showing off some toughness and a nice chin and trying to mount some offense of his own.
He's got to be careful. He's throwing these desperate punches, leaving himself wide open, and Holloway is capitalizing.
Holloway looking to mute that 14-fight winning streak of Will Chope here.
Well, now Holloway's got to be careful he doesn't punch himself out. Now, this is smart of Chope right now. He really doesn't have the gas, and he's trying to recover, just grind down the pace of the fight. This is exactly where he doesn't want to be. Beautiful combinations and body shot by Max Holloway.
Max Holloway with the TKO victory over Will Chope, and look good doing it.
When it was the body shot at the end of that combination that finished Will Chope. Great performance by Max Holloway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter who holds a professional record of 10 wins and 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, USA, Max Bless Holloway. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, a Taekwondo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He holds a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. From Lund, Sweden, fighting out of New York, USA, Akira Corisani! When the action begins, the referee in charge of the octagon, Christian Haklu.
So Christian Haklu is the 3rd man in the octagon. The lovely Carly with the crew here tonight in the beautiful Stockholm, Sweden.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
We are heading for 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division.
See, again, a glancing right hand that didn't really make a lot of contact.
Sometimes it takes half a round around for Max Holloway to really find his rhythm.
It does. He does wear on his opponents with his
there we go.
striking volume.
In and out very nicely there was the Hawaiian.
And so much experience for such a young kid as well, particularly in the UFC. I think he was 4-0 when he joined the UFC, and all of the rest of his experience of his 10-3. Oh! Corisani goes down.
Big flurry here from Holloway.
Can Corisani get his head clear and pull back? He's got to clinch, he's got to tie him up. Close that distance, beautiful, good body lock. Good recovery, and the crowd cheers for him.
Well, he went searching for it, Danny. Hey, he took a couple more strikes in the process. But Holloway now creates a frame. That's Holloway, shoots right
Akira goes down again.
Again, he's out.
Oh,
Max
my
Holloway
goodness.
extends his winning streak in emphatic fashion here in Sweden.
Pinpoint striker, John. Oh, my goodness.
I think I mentioned the word sniper in his walkout. That is a sniper striker right there.
Unbelievable. This kid's got a bright future ahead of him.
Well, you always feel like you're chasing the clock when you try to set up the accomplishments of this young man, Charles Oliveira. He's 25 years old, started training when he was 9, was just out of high school when he made his UFC debut at 20 years old, submitted Darren Elkins with an armbar in 41 seconds. He has made nearly $500,000 in bonus money, 9 bonus wins in the UFC, and just entering his fighting prime at 25 years old. Here we go with the main event. Holloway in the black trunks, Oliveira in the white, immediately takes the center of the octagon.
And he just slipped another punch there, so something he's definitely been working on. And there you'll see, that's how confident in his ground game. Rips you up and pulls you into his guard, and very intelligent by Max Holloway. Don't play jiu-jitsu with this kid.
Yeah, not gonna mess around on the canvas.
Oh no.
Looks like an injury to the shoulder of Charles Oliveira. Anticlimactic, but Max Holloway wins the main event here tonight.
Born in Iowa, training at Alliance MMA in San Diego, California, Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens, who made his UFC debut at UFC 91, right here, Joe, the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and he beat none other than Rafael Dos Anjos with a huge left uppercut. That was November of 2008.
Well, Jeremy Stevens is still only 29 years old, which is really incredible. We look at Max Holloway as being this young kid. Jeremy's 5 years older than him, but Max Holloway is the guy that people are talking about right now because his win streak against really high-level competition has been quite impressive as of late.
Jeremy, ready, let's do it. Here we go. The beginning of our pay-per-view. Jeremy Stevens, Max Holloway. White trunks for Lil Heathen, black trunks for blessed Max Holloway. Holloway up the middle.
Holloway's very good at just getting just out of range of danger.
Absolutely. He's got that long frame. Works very well with his striking game.
And he's also, he frustrates guys and gets them, because of his elusive footwork and all his movement, it gets them to the point where they're waiting on him, and then he initiates the movement. Like this exchange here.
Holloway's really a fighter that, you know, rarely sees his cardio go away. He's got a real unlimited gas tank.
Well, he has a great work ethic, Mike. Yeah. But as we're seeing here in his approach, like Jeremy waits on him and then he attacks. So he's dictating these exchanges, and Jeremy's got to take that back.
To the body again.
He got countered with that right hand over the top.
3.5 on the clock here, round 2. Spin.
Nice, spinning back.
Caught the leg, though.
A good defense.
Final 10 seconds.
Beautiful right hand by Max Holloway, and there's another one. Excellent check right hand. There's another right hook.
Third and final round.
Jeremy Stephens' corner adamant, telling him that he needs to win by knockout. Good uppercut by Max Holloway, and Max Holloway with the takedown. Wow. Holloway moves into half guard on top. Good left hand by Holloway. And another. Max Holloway controlling the hand of Jeremy Stephens. He's got his left hand tied up with that excellent wrist control that we had talked about earlier.
Good start for Holloway.
Oh, spinning elbow. And again with that left hook.
Nice featherweight showcase as we go in the corner of Jeremy Stephens, Eric Del Fiore.
1732, Jeremy. Again. Go, Jeremy, finish. 30. Go, Jeremy. Yeah, you go.
There he is advancing, but just 20, Joe, on the clock.
15 seconds.
There's just not enough time to clinch, though.
Now, don't stop. Don't stop. Go.
You hear it.
Go, Jeremy, go.
Del Fiore saying, don't stop, don't stop.
He is swinging for the bleachers here.
Wow. They go the distance.
Wow.
It's a great way to start.
We have some breaking news. Max Holloway will fight Anthony Pettis for the interim featherweight title.
And of course, the winner of that interim featherweight title fight will unify the belts with Jose Aldo sometime in 2017.
Anthony Pettis has gone through some tough times, and he's had some hard losses. But at the end of the day, he is one of the best fighters in the sport of mixed martial arts.
I always wanted to be a 2-division champion. Now there's only 3 guys that have ever done it. I could be number 4. December 10th, I'm gonna go out there and remind everybody who Anthony Showtime Pettis is.
I believe that Max Holloway, if he continues to go down the road he's going right now, could easily be considered as an all-time great.
Turning 25, man. I'm still a baby in this damn game, so I'm excited for the future indeed.
Who in here wants to see a Hawaiian fight for a belt that's named Max Bless Holloway?
Shoots right hand goes down again. Max Holloway extends his winning streak.
He's been slowly racking up these wins and really impressive finishes as well over a lot of top flight contenders.
9 straight for Max Holloway.
Protect yourself at all time will be my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
I guess not.
Max offered it up.
This
said,
fight
nope.
for the interim UFC featherweight championship, and keep in mind, Anthony Pettis is not eligible to win the belt, just Max Holloway. Interim title on the line. Holloway wins, he brings the belt home. Pettis wins, he does not. That's due to missing weight.
Notice immediately how Holloway is so good with movement, so good with staying on the outside of whatever opponent throws at him and being just out of range to get hit. He's one of the toughest guys to hit in this division.
Had side control there, really didn't try to do much with it.
Oh, good spinning back kick to the body by Holloway.
Yep, right to the midsection. Holloway very confident on his feet.
He's doing a great job of moving, throwing those shots. Another hard shot to the body.
Yep.
Pettis is in trouble. Holloway's pouring it on.
Holloway looking to finish it. It is all over.
Wow.
Max Holloway finishes Anthony Pettis.
Outstanding. Wow. Wow. Just absolutely incredible. What a performance by Max Holloway. Beautiful job by Max Holloway.
Good decision to go back to the feet there.
Todo atleta sonha em estar no maior evento e ser campeão, né? E eu pude fazer isso e desde aí eu não parei até hoje.
There's these guys, they keep doubting, they keep telling me I can't do this, kept telling me I couldn't hang with the top 5. Now they're telling me I can't hang with Aldo.
Who in here wants to see a Hawaiian fight for a belt that's named Max Bless Holloway? Let's get the real one!
It's time to just prove to the world why I'm the best to ever do it.
Acho que a mensagem que eu deixo, pode ter certeza que o Aldo vai vir muito agressivo. Onde a luta estiver caindo, eu vou estar vencendo, eu vou estar batendo. Pode ter certeza que a vitória é nossa.
Max Holloway will finally get his shot at the UFC featherweight title when he competes against Jose Aldo.
And it's all over! Jose Aldo!
What Max Holloway has shown is an incredible ability to adapt and a truly diverse skill set that has allowed him to fight in a variety of different ways.
People set the bar, bars are meant to be broken, you know, I'm here to break.
The big question though is, does he have what it takes to beat the long-standing champion, Jose Aldo?
Gentlemen, we've gone over the rules in the back. I want you to protect yourself at all times. I want you to obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard, but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck.
It is the first champion versus champion fight to be staged here in Brazil in the UFC. The interim champ, Max Holloway, trying to make it 11 straight wins and leave here the undisputed king of the 45ers against the greatest featherweight in the history of the sport, Jose Aldo Jr. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Aldo is wearing the patented black and gold of a champion. Max Holloway is in white.
Look at the range these guys are fighting at, too. Right within each other's distance. It's a great range, great balance. These guys aren't leaning. It's very nice already. I mean, they haven't thrown a lot.
Excellent left hook as he left the clinch there for Holloway.
You're seeing the style differences, too. Aldo much more set.
Oh! Holloway got
big punches.
Jose Aldo follows up. Some early adversity here for the challenger.
Aldo looks quick off that first movement. His explosion is so well.
Spinning attack is good for Holloway towards the end of round 1, but a strong start for the champion, Jose Aldo. Hard to recall the last time Max Holloway lost a round for Jose Aldo Jr. Just so sound defensively, he's gone. I mean, the consummate moving target.
You know, he's just so fast. It's one thing to outstrike other guys, but this man's instincts, his reflexes, he is so quick.
And they both look looser in the second round. I think it's going to be a more effective round for both offensively. They got a rhythm now. They've been hit a little bit. They're warmed up. Oof. Perfect liver shot.
When Holloway expected the toughest rounds to be early, he believes that Aldo, as we've seen before, will slow down as the fight goes, so seemed very calm in his corner, but man, what a weapon it is to have this crowd behind you.
Every time it lands on the shoulders.
You saying you don't want to bump up to featherweight, Dom?
Anything.
Oh,
big right hand landed.
Beautiful counter there for Jose Aldo.
And you see how Aldo's moving the trunk, but his feet stay stationary. That's where Max would do well to either throw the low kicks or go to the body whenever you see Aldo lean. And feint more.
Wow. I mean, who does that against Jose Aldo? Max Holloway does. Aldo cracks him with the right hand. Now Holloway able to land. Oh! Wow! What a finish to round 2.
Awesome fight, awesome.
Be smart. Hey, you better miss that. Max, pick up the volume a little bit. Tap him out, man. Let's go. Tap, 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 huh?
So the Holloway corner calling for more volume, Brian. We mentioned one of their common opponents, Ricardo Lamas, and Holloway threw almost twice as many significant strikes in 3 rounds against Lamas as Jose Aldo did over 25 minutes of a championship fight. We'll see how Holloway chooses to attack here early round 3.
That jab of Aldo is being the most effective. Big right hand over the top of the jab of Aldo.
Holloway's starting to dictate the pace here. Pressure Aldo, and he's starting to get into a rhythm. And like I said earlier, once he does, man, it is hard to break it.
Well, immediately following the main event, we will recap all of tonight's action from Rio on the UFC 212 post-fight show. Oh! Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo! The champ in recovery mode here. Holloway has Aldo mounted.
Max just wants to punch and look for the finish with the TKO. It's looking like just staying busy, non-stop.
Oh,
Aldo can't get him off.
The heart of Jose Aldo here on full display.
Oh, it's under the chin. Nope.
Holloway bails on the choke, now pounding away on Jose Aldo.
He gave a thumbs up again.
Oh, Aldo trying to stay in this fight, but the Hawaiian
Aldo's
Holloway
still in it.
pouring it on. That'll do it. Max Holloway. Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. Hawaii, stand up. And a lot of emotion is going to spill over here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. They put so much into this fight, and the king of Rio, Jose Aldo. But tonight belongs to Max Blessed Holloway. He has felt really for 2.5, 3 years that he has been the #1 featherweight in the world, celebrating with his team, his friends, his family.
And now, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Max Blessed Holloway. Max, incredible performance. You've worked so hard. You've won so many fights. What's it feel like to get the undisputed title wrapped around your waist tonight?
First and foremost, I gotta thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Second of all, I got a lovely son at home. Baby, Rush, you got another gold one, baby. You got another gold belt. And I gotta thank these guys behind me, the guys over there. Without my team, I ain't shit. And I gotta thank Brazil. You guys showed me nothing but love over here. I understand you guys have to cheer on your fellow countrymen, but at the end of the day, you guys fight fans, and I love you guys for that.
The unflappable pride of Waianae, Hawaii. Here is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, Max Holloway. Jose Aldo may be the consensus greatest 45er of all time, but the man with the most finishes, wins, and the longest winning streak in UFC featherweight history is the incumbent, the current champion, Max Blessed Holloway. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, take 2 tonight in front of a capacity crowd here at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Holloway trying to extend his winning streak to a dozen. He is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Jose Aldo in yellow.
But Holloway is not even breathing heavy. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's talking to him, popping him. Oh.
Oh.
And what a punch he can take, too. I mean, it's almost like he's invulnerable. He's talking to him and popping him.
I mean, how many guys going to stand in front of Jose Aldo with hands dropped a little bit?
Well, good head movement by Aldo, though. But look, Holloway never lets up. Just keeps popping him, keeps popping him. Pop to the body. Pop to the body again. Aldo with his mouth wide open now.
Yeah.
So what happened was Max Holloway lured him into a slugfest. And Max Holloway came out of it completely unscathed, and now he's feeling loose. And he knows there's a lot of time left here.
Oh!
Connected.
Aldo just ate a huge combination from Holloway.
And Holloway landed, or excuse me, Aldo landed on Holloway, and Holloway just walked right through it.
Little cut to the left of the eye of Max Holloway. Big overhand right.
Aldo's fading badly. And he just got hit in the liver. He's trying to tie up now.
Oh, elbow from Holloway.
Holloway coming on real strong, and Aldo fading real bad. Nice knee to the body by Holloway.
Holloway right back to the body work, then back upstairs.
Oh, Aldo is a shell of himself now. He lands the right hand, and Holloway walks through it like it's nothing.
Oh!
This could be it.
Max Holloway peppering shots.
And just still staying very technical, very composed, nice knee.
Aldo still trying to fire offense,
wide.
but yeah.
That cut is nasty now. Oh. This fight's not going to make it out of this round.
Oh! Holloway looking to finish Jose Aldo tonight.
Look at this. Aldo goes for the takedown. And Holloway all over him.
Herb Dean getting in there. He might stop this thing soon. That'll do it. Max Holloway has defended his undisputed featherweight championship.
I'm here with the champ and his son, Max Holloway. That was a beautiful performance, a spectacular performance where you just technically broke him down, and you came up to us at the end of the first round and you said the man's tired.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But, hey, all due respect, man, Aldo's a hell of a champion. But I told you guys, this is a blesser, this is something new. I was in there, I told you he was tired. Before the finish, I put my hands in front of him. I was watching Lomachenko a lot before this fight, and I was trying to Lomachenko him, but I wasn't moving. You know, his leg kicks is pretty hard, but I think we passed the test.
Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway 2
in Atlanta on April 13th
for the lightweight interim title.
They fought back in 2012.
Poirier submitted Holloway with a triangle armbar.
That arm that I was talking about earlier, yep, he's got it, that's it. This is trouble. Nicely done by Poirier. He's gonna break his arm.
It is all over.
That's brilliant.
Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Brilliant job by Poirier. And he hands the young Max Holloway his first loss, but I'll tell you what, Max looks very promising. I'm sure he's gonna be back.
I can't wait, you know, this opportunity, it excites me. It's a new me, a new him, and it's gonna be a great one.
I've never had the easy road for anything in my life. Fighting my way to the title, I did it the old-fashioned way. I didn't do a funny interview, I didn't say something cool and people get behind me. Did it punch by punch against the best guys in the world.
Let's look at my track record. Eddie Alvarez, former champ.
And the pressure from Poirier continues.
Anthony Pettis, former champ. They're brawling. This is what Poirier wants. Justin Gaethje, former champ.
Poirier continues to land. Dustin Poirier.
And here I have a chance to be the best in the world.
I'm expecting a war, and if it's a war he wants, it's a war he's gonna get. Come see me in the middle of the octagon, I'll be right there. Let's do it. Let's see who's the first guy to step back.
Is there anyone else? Step forward. Let's go!
Holloway looking to finish it. It is all over.
Wow.
Max Holloway.
A lot has changed since then, which raises some questions.
Can Holloway handle Poirier's constant pressure?
Oh! And Holloway all over him.
Can Poirier rise to the occasion?
Poirier's pressure. This kid gets stronger as the fight goes on.
Will his past loss play games with him mentally?
The question is, can Holloway?
Can Holloway?
Holloway.
He's definitely facing his toughest fight in a long time. I know for a fact I have what it takes to beat him for a second time. And I will.
You think you're the best in the world? Prove. Cool. I will fight you. And I will prove to you why I'm the best in the world.
Well, that co-headliner, a tough act to follow, but if any two men can do it, Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier, Act 2, tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. Holloway competing in the division in which many people actually believe he will do his best work going forward. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Dustin Poirier in the blue trunks out of the southpaw stance. Max Holloway is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Poirier closing a +200 underdog tonight.
Oh, good left hand by Dustin Poirier right off the bat. He thinks he's got Max hurt. Oh, Max clipped him. Oh, massive right from Poirier. Oh, Poirier's all over him. Dustin's got him hurt.
When you've been in fights like this with Justin Gaethje, you know, Poirier's coming in. Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Nice counter from Poirier, but Holloway certainly the more active guy in this second round.
Yeah, he's having a much better round.
Oh, he just got clipped. He got
hurt again. But again, like, Poirier hurts him, and then he expends all this energy trying to finish.
The difference in power is very clear.
Seemed to be a lot more sting on the Poirier offerings. Big one there.
That hook was bad.
So some big power shots late in the second round for Poirier.
In a round that Max was doing really well in. Dustin Poirier is a savage. Both of these guys are just savages. Holy smokes. What? What did we do to get 2 of these in one night? But Max is landing. See, this is Max's type of fight, though. He's going forward.
Volume.
Volume.
But he's just not used to absorbing punches with this kind of power.
Holloway's volume now.
Holloway pouring it on. Oh,
flying
beautiful knee to the body.
Wow.
Woo! This is when Max normally starts to come on.
Oh, right cross from Dustin Poirier.
On the switch.
Oh, that knee caused some damage.
Oh, it cut him open bad.
It cut him open bad. Oh.
Oh, Holloway busted wide open, Joe.
Wide open. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
The great Don House working overtime there in the corner, trying to close that gash on Max Holloway's forehead. When you're a cut man, you get this assignment. You buckle up. 5th and final round. 5 minutes or fewer to determine the UFC's interim lightweight champion. Will it be Dustin Poirier, or will Max Holloway exit with a belt over each shoulder? 5th and final round, here we go. Final 10 seconds. The standing ovation has already started here in Atlanta.
What a fight.
Poirier and Holloway go the distance.
Amazing fight, an amazing show of respect at the end. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision and new interim UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Well, he is as special a human being as he is a fighter. Max Holloway making the 3rd defense of his undisputed UFC featherweight championship here tonight. And to your point, Joe, when you're fighting this guy, it is hell week. We will see what Frankie Edgar has for him in a matter of moments.
Yeah, we didn't know how he was going to fare at 55. He fell short to one of the very, very best in the division in Dustin Poirier. But again, as he said himself, he's only 27 and he's still learning. And the point is, he's not a 55-pound fighter. He fought at 55. He's a 45-pound champion.
Frankie Edgar is in blue. Holloway is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. We are underway, round 1 of a possible 5.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ.
And that got Edgar's attention. There's the jab again.
That was the cleanest shot of the fight so far.
Oh, beautiful body kick late from Holloway.
Beautiful spinning back kick at the end of the round.
Big round for the champion.
Oh, beautiful left hook by Max.
Edgar 0 for 6 now on his takedown attempts.
Oh, nice body kick. There's that uppercut. Max is turning it on. Max is putting the heat on Frankie. Big knee. Oh,
Edgar
right hand.
Edgar's hurt.
There's that uppercut. Edgar's hurt.
Head strike advantage, pretty significant for the champion, Max Holloway.
I mean, that has been most of his attack. He's mixed it up a bit, but man, those jabs to the face, the nose of Frankie's a big mess right now. Tried to go high with a kick.
Edgar goes high. Final seconds of this one, Frankie Edgar and Max Holloway go the distance. A lot of similarities between these two human beings, two outstanding fathers and champions. So much respect as Mark Henry and Max Holloway share an embrace. Once again, the UFC featherweight champion showing you why he has been such a problem at 145 pounds for 6+ years. Nothing quite like a UFC championship main event. Oh, beautiful body kick late from Holloway.
Max's last fight was an interesting one.
Frankie Edgar and Max Holloway go the distance.
Frankie approached a little bit wrong, to be honest. He just doesn't have that power that really could have helped him in that fight. For me, I do have that power.
Alexander the Great has arrived!
The game's evolved, and I've evolved with it. And then I've got the power and the strength to back it up, so I'm the man to do this. I really am.
So it all comes down to this for the father of two New South Wales is Alexander Volkanovski, 20-1 as a mixed martial arts pro. Left a very promising career in rugby league to pursue this mixed martial arts dream. He is a born fighter. From the moment he walked into Joe Lopez's freestyle fighting gym, he knew he could realize wild mixed martial arts success. He went all in, believes he is peaking at the right time. All the hay is in the proverbial barn. Alexander Volkanovski believes he is in a position tonight to start his own featherweight era. This fighter description presented by Manscaped.
Again, just like Amanda, it's truly amazing and satisfying watching him get the respect that he deserves.
Yeah.
I mean, but you watch it, right? You watch it, you can always tell he's about to explode. It will be up to Holloway to put on another one of those performances to truly blow the roof off of his career.
He's having a hard time closing the distance. There's another good low kick.
Pretty good one, too, from Volkanovski.
Yes.
Volkanovski's got real power, folks.
Volkanovski just such a gamer, though. He gets hit with a body shot and acknowledges it. Just loves to fight, not unlike the champion. Ooh.
Max had a little bit of a limp there. He tried to check that one.
He's real red on the inside, right above his knee now.
The whole leg is getting chewed up.
Two rounds down. Challenger certainly competitive tonight. And let's listen back to some of the Volkanovski action attacking that lead leg of Max Blessed Holloway.
They have studied Max Holloway's game very well. And Max fights best when he can switch stances freely. It makes him far less predictable, and he's not doing that now. He's fighting almost exclusively right hand forward. Oh, good uppercut there by Max, but a good counter left hook by Volkanovski.
But I mean, when we talked to Volkanovski, he said that. We know what Max does well. We know what he do well. We're going to use that against him. We're going to use everything that he does well and use it against him.
Good knee coming in there by Max, catching him. Good kick to the body by the champ, and a low kick response by Volkanovski.
And now both of Holloway's legs somewhat compromised. 15 minutes in the can. 3.5 minutes to go. One of the greatest featherweight runs of all time, in danger of coming to an end, but Holloway starting to find the range. That draws a smile from Volkanovski. Holloway with a late flurry. Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway go the distance.
What a fight. What a fight.
Robert Whittaker became the first Aussie to break through and win a UFC title, but tonight Alexander Volkanovski trying to become the first Australian-born fighter.
I have no idea.
To win a UFC title.
I have no idea who won the fight. I mean, it may seem like Volkanovski has done enough, but you never know.
I think he did enough. The question is whether or not the judges scored correctly.
The judges scored the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great
All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. Professional record, how about 21-1? He has won 18 consecutive fights. And he told us there is so much more in his arsenal than he showed in the Holloway fight, largely because he believes Max didn't make the requisite adjustments. He never had to go to plan B.
Yeah, and he's actually really shocked and a little insulted that Max actually thinks that he won. So he said, listen, this time I'm not leaving it to the judges. I'm taking him out of there. He said, I hope Max is obsessing over the leg kicks. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about the use of Alex's leg kicks. He said, I hope he's thinking about them so much because I got more than leg kicks. I got punches, I got takedowns. I got many ways to win this fight. And regarding the fact that Holloway said he had no training partners for this, Alexander says that's his insurance policy. He knows he's going to lose this fight, and he's putting that out there to the world so that when he loses, he has an excuse.
Max Holloway is in the white trunks, Alexander Volkanovski in the black and gold, befitting a champion. First encountered his chief corner, Eugene Bareman, when he fought Shane Young back in 2017. Still retains the services, though, of his first MMA coach, Joe Lopez.
Look at this, wow.
Kick for Holloway.
Wow. Beautiful spinning back kick, comes with a high kick, with the right leg puts Volkanovski down. Yeah, this is certainly a different fight.
A huge early moment for Max Holloway.
Oh,
beautiful.
Man, he almost caught him there. That would have been bad. That was pretty much the knee on the temple.
Spinning attack from Holloway nearly lands as we come down the stretch here in round 2.
Oh, man, he's down again.
Holloway with a knockdown courtesy of the uppercut late in round 2.
This is why Holloway was a long-time champ.
2-0 challenger, or so it appears.
Oh, that was a nice uppercut. Could be hurt, a little stun there.
And then he spins and hits with the heel to the body. Holloway putting it all together tonight. Nice jab from Volkanovski. And the Volkanovski numbers unofficial starting to pile up.
Oh yeah, for sure, he's certainly doing better as the fight's progressing. Got the double underhooks here. Nicely done, very good takedown, but can he make it count?
Or Holloway in the first meeting for that matter. Pretty good entry, and yet Holloway able to stay upright.
Yeah, 3 good uppercuts there, and then finishes with a couple of hooks. Look at this, 19-20. I mean, that's as close as it gets. Good shot there, that probably evened the score for Volkanovski.
Ooh.
1-2, down the pipe, on the chin. Let's go, Max. I mean, this is a great fight, high-level stuff. I mean, remember, these are 4-ounce gloves. These aren't boxing gloves. I mean, we know that, but still, the fact they're throwing with such frequency so often. Look at that. Nice trip. The determination of Volkanovski, though, he's really turned up the pressure the second half of this fight.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Numbers very close across the board.
And Holloway, as calm as ever, firing back. Both guys, I mean, what a fight.
All right, down the stretch here. Final seconds of this championship fight. And a late takedown for Volkanovski.
The first real takedown.
Incredible. Those men have fought nearly an hour together. And Max Holloway certainly believes he has done enough to begin a second era as the UFC featherweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges for a decision. David Letheby scores the contest, 48-47, Holloway. Mark Collette scores it, 48-47, Volkanovski. And Clemens Werner scores it, 48-47, 48-47 for the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Well, for the amount of success that he's had, there have been times where people have said, this is a young guy. And Max is like, wait a minute, I'm younger than him. Max Holloway is a guy that fights with so much pressure, with so much pace, that if you are not ready and not well prepared, he is going to overwhelm you. And right now, his life is in such a great place, personally, professionally. The fact that he could let go of the last fight so easily and say, you know what, on to the next one. And I'm going to fight the next toughest guy, tells you where Max Holloway is, not only as an athlete, but as a man. And tonight he goes and takes the next step in trying to get back into the championship title fight. And listen, with Brian Ortega and Alexander Volkanovski now scheduled, Max Holloway will be looking at that fight very closely, because if Ortega can get his hand raised, Max Holloway wins this fight and goes, hey, I beat the guy, let me get another shot. Calvin's gonna have to throw with him and not wait until Max is finished to start trying to punch. Right now he's trying to wait until Holloway's finished. He's got to go with him and try to throw with Max.
When he gets his head out of the way of a shot, he's following it with counter punches, which is going to further discourage Kattar.
And they've both landed their best shot, right? Calvin Kattar's uppercut is one of his best punches. Then he landed that great right hand after. Max Holloway's landed nasty elbows and kicks. Both of them have landed, and the other guy's still there.
Holloway keeps lining him up for that elbow. Every time he's up against the fence, you can see him kind of cocking his elbow out to the side.
Oh!
What an uppercut!
Body head, huge left hand for Holloway. And man, Holloway looks like a 10-round fighter tonight. Looks like he could go an hour.
Yeah.
Throw 12 or 1,400 strikes.
And I mean, Calvin has hit him. Calvin has hit him. Calvin has landed his best punches, and it has not deterred Max Holloway at all. So at this point, it's Calvin Kattar just getting beat up.
I'm just throwing some stats out there again. 268 of 622 attempted strikes compared to 98 of 262 for Kattar. I mean, Kattar's throwing, but he's not landing nearly as much.
No fighter in UFC history, guys, in any fight has attempted as many strikes as Max Holloway has tonight, 631 and counting.
And I will also say this, if you look at the most significant strikes landed in a fight, the majority of them were on the ground. And this fight's not touched the ground.
I would really think about stopping this if I'm Herb and the coaches.
He pointed at you, DC. He's even listening to the commentary team.
The best boxer you see, baby. Right hand. Max Holloway there.
Oh my God.
He landed a no-look right hand.
Max Holloway just looked at the commentary team and said, I'm the best boxer in the UFC. Most slipping punches. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Bro, he's in a zone, right? Sometimes you're just in a zone.
Dude, this is his new zone. He's made a new zone.
Max Holloway just shot 6 3-pointers like Michael Jordan did that one time. And Mike was like, I don't know what's going on. That's Max Holloway's game tonight.
And I feel sorry for Calvin Kattar. I mean, he prepared for Max Holloway as we knew him.
Oh, man, look at all the blood.
The freshman came to play, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the Max Holloway show tonight.
If you guys are remembering, Calvin said he's the senior in boxing, Max is the freshman. So Max is saying the freshman came to play as he is battering and bruising Calvin Kattar around the octagon. Crazy.
What an incredible performance from Max Holloway.
Final 30 seconds.
Man.
What is it about Fight of the Years in January?
I'm telling you.
Like, raise the bar for everybody.
Kattar donating pints of blood and toughness tonight.
I mean, bro, hats off to Calvin Kattar for surviving.
No doubt.
But this thing could have been stopped from round 3 on.
Hawaii's finest, looking a whole lot like the best in the world tonight. Max blessed Holloway with a monumental effort in the first UFC main event on ABC.
Wow. What a performance by Max Holloway. That was crazy.
I've sat in this seat for nearly 10 years. I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that performance out of Max Holloway tonight.
That was impressive, man.
First fight with Holloway, yeah, it was a big one, you know. Max Holloway being a champion for a while and, you know, a lot of hype around him, and I was just a newcomer. I said going into that fight that we hadn't figured out, and we're going to give him a lot of trouble in there, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, this Volkanovski is a fantastic fighter, man.
Oh, man.
It was a nice competitive fight, but we showed that we were just a step ahead.
The Volkanovski era is officially underway.
This is the best of the best. You gotta evolve with the sport or you get left behind. So the second one, I had to change, and we did. I hit him with some good shots, dropped him a bunch of times.
He's picking his shots, walking him down. Oh, man, he's down again. He's hurting Volkanovski with frequency.
He definitely came with a new game plan that caught us by surprise, which was a credit to him and his team. Third round, we knew that we had to step it up, and we knew we needed the next two. So mid-fight, I had to just completely change my style to counter his adjustment.
The determination of Volkanovski, though, he's really turned up the pressure the second half of this fight.
Numbers very close across the board.
So we obviously went out there and did our thing.
I thought I did enough. The owner of the company thought I did enough. The world thought I did enough. But the three judges sitting octagon side went the other way. It is what it is, you know? It stinged a little, but we're back here for the third, and y'all in for a treat.
It's a big fight for both of us, but especially for him. You know, you lose 3 times against the champ, you know, all of a sudden, go conversations and things like that. That all goes away.
There are 2 guys on the featherweight Mount Rushmore, Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, and he has beaten both of them, and he beat Max twice.
I'm going to keep proving myself as the best featherweight of all time.
He's one of the most impressive champions in the history of the sport. All he wants to do is seek and destroy and to break men.
You know, I'm a whole different beast, and I've evolved so much, and they ain't taking that belt away from me, my family. They ain't taking that belt away from Australia.
Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable!
Enter the top-ranked former champion, future Hall of Famer.
A lot of people have been sleeping on me, you know? You have a couple good fights, you don't get a finish. People forget who you are, you know? So at the end of the day, I get to remind them who Bless is.
Max Holloway showing there's levels. Holy smoke! I'm the best boxer in UFC, baby!
You may hit numbers, but you ain't hitting them numbers on me. I am going to put hands on his chin. I can promise you that, and I'm going to put it on his chin regularly. And if his chin still holds up after all the damage he's copped over the years, credit to him. But if there's going to be a time that it doesn't, I think it's this time. I'm definitely a lot sharper. I'm capitalizing on opportunities a lot better than I did before.
That'll do it! 21 in a row for Alexander the Great.
I know if I touch him, I can make him fall. So game plan is to go over there, touch him in his chin a bunch of times, and let's see how much times he can get back up.
So much on the line. Legacy, money, championship belts.
I can just tell you this now, that I am not accepting defeat, and my hand's going to be raised. Come July 2nd, I'm planning to take his head off. I'm going to prove that I'm a better man, and I'm going to really put an end to this.
Heads still, baby!
I'm going to go out there July 2nd, have my way, do my fight, look for the finish in every single possible way, and I'm going to have the time of my life while doing it.
Now's your time. God bless.
Whew. I mean,
oh my goodness, I'm
it
excited.
don't get much better, man. This is about
This is
to be,
it.
Oh,
This is
man.
it. This is as good as it gets in the sport.
Yes, in the sport, hands down.
Walking out of that arena on Fight Island 2 years ago at UFC 251, we were all expectant that these two would engage again. It stands to reason 25 years from now they will be talking about this rivalry series. All right.
I think the Holloway corner is asking for the right thing because he's having a bit of a problem trying to get Volkanovski. He's got to just get very active. I think he's going to probably have to take more risk now with the cut than he intended to.
Good inside low kick by the champ.
Yeah, Holloway was not expecting that.
Because when you move as well as Volkanovski, you're not going to catch him with the hands. You got to use your legs to cut him off. Kick him on the exits. Volkanovski's speed looks tremendous tonight.
And that other eye, the right eye, appears to be bothering Holloway, largely courtesy of that Volkanovski jab. The top 8 pound-for-pound fighters on the UFC rankings are in the building tonight.
Yeah.
Most people believe Kamaru Usman is that guy. But man, if Alexander Volkanovski has not continued to close that gap with this type of performance, still 3 minutes to go, but...
He certainly has, and he's certainly moving into that second position, if he's not already there. But this performance tonight is extraordinary.
It's the best we've ever seen him look.
And if we didn't know how good Max Holloway is, maybe it would be deceiving.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Look at that jab. Following the game plan to a T.
Yeah.
Look at that double jab. Blocks the high kick. Sees everything.
And honestly, Joe, different techniques Max Holloway has. Different approach Max Holloway has. He's not fighting a bad version of Max Holloway. He's fighting a prepared version of Max Holloway. Because in order to get to where he is right now after taking this beating, he has to be in shape, has to be ready. So for Alexander to do this and pitch this shutout against this version, tremendous.
Well, Max Holloway was game as hell, but the champion Alexander Volkanovski with a signature performance tonight. What now, he says to the broadcast booth?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's a good question.
We ain't got nothing for him.
Like, what's on the line for him?
If he could do that to Max Holloway, like, who's next?
Who is next?
Well, we will talk about that later
Maybe
tonight, of course.
155.
And he has talked a lot about that during this fight week.
Fight fans, take this moment in. The Korean Zombie is a decorated UFC competitor. He is a title challenger. He's a fan favorite no matter where in the world he fights. But what a setting here in Southeast Asia. Well, Max Holloway says he always fights with Hawaii on his shoulders, quite literally with the Hawaiian flag as he walks to the octagon for his 28th UFC appearance. But that is just on a different level this time with what the island of Maui has gone through. And what we know about the Hawaiian Islands is that they have a fighting spirit like no other place, as evidenced by some UFC legends, and Max Holloway is one of them, Michael. And what must he have been feeling this week as he is on the world stage, a chance to represent Hawaii once again and do so against such a big name on the other side in a main event spotlight once again. Well, Max Holloway is a future Hall of Famer because of the 13-fight win streak, the 14-fight win streak at featherweight, 3 title defenses that made him a champion. That win streak started here in Singapore when he was 23 years old back in 2014. He said it's full circle that he meets the Korean Zombie here tonight. As mentioned, Holloway in the red for the first time in his career. Chan Sung Jung in the black. This is 10th straight main event, and he opens up round 3 with a big one.
I mean, that's a big start, and to your point, Brendan, he looks phenomenal, especially right now.
Wow! Empty in the tank is the Korean Zombie now.
Oh, man.
Holloway, one and done on the counter right.
Puts him to sleep.
The Blessed Express to Singapore. Immediately to his wife Alessa in the crowd, and Holloway sending a message tonight.
I mean, careful what you wish for. You want a war, you want to go to war, live by the sword, die by the sword.
The BMF belt brings together 2 guys that you know whenever they fight, they always bring it.
Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got 2 of the baddest motherfuckers in the world. This is a legendary fight.
Hey gentlemen, you understand the rules. Please listen to me, keep yourself protected. If I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless you.
Championship triple header to close out this historic UFC 300. Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, both wearing special shorts tonight. Gaethje honoring his beloved United States of America, and of course Holloway, the floral shorts to represent Hawaii. BMF title is on the line. Gaethje in black, Holloway in the floral and white.
Don't rush anything.
Oh, good right hand by Max.
That's a right hand that lands for Gaethje now. Oh! Nice spinning kick to the body late in round 1. This corner
caught him in the face.
That caught him on the nose.
Let's take a look at it here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right on the nose.
Oh, right with the heel.
Yep, with the heel right on the face. You see him kind of adjust that, like he's touching the nose, like, oh. And Justin has had nose problems before, so he recognizes it.
And
Max Holloway has fought.
No guy that's more willing to do or die.
Yes.
High kick.
Jumping knee blocked by Gaethje.
Nice jab to the body by Max. Another hard low kick. Now it's forced him to change stances. That left leg is destroyed.
Finally, in minute 25, Holloway shows some mortality.
Look at this. Holloway just told him, stand right here.
Oh, big connection late. That'll do it with 1 second to go. Gaethje face first on the canvas. Max Holloway wins the BMF title.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
An absolute stunner at UFC 300.
Oh my
1
God.
second to go.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And called for it. Called for him to stand and train.
We have seen him do this on multiple occasions where he's winning the fight. Say, let's just fight.
That's a warrior.
That's
a
crazy.
real warrior. Look, forces him, points at the ground, and they just decide to wing it. And then Max catches him right here. There it is.
Oh!
Just slept him.
My goodness. Clean as can be. And the accumulation of damage was too much for Gaethje to take. Holy smoke.
And this was a fight where everybody thought that Max was going to be outgunned.
He was not outgunned.
Oh my God.
All night long.
Look at this right hand that ends it. Right here.
Wow.
And what a result. What a result. Unbelievable.
And on the
With
biggest
1
night of the
second.
year.
Look at the clock. 3. I mean, these guys are winging. 2. Boom!
A second before the gun, Mark Goddard waved it off. Complete astonishment inside T-Mobile Arena. The baddest mother effer in the toughest sport in the world is Max Blessed Holloway. And he might have opened up possibilities for undisputed title fights in 2 divisions.
Man.
How can you deny him? How can you deny him whatever he wants? Whatever he wants. He wants to fight lightweight, he wants to fight featherweight. How can you deny him?